We don't want to just go and take their loot and run away. No. We've got way bigger ambitions than that. We want the whole thing. Ahoy, salty dogs! Welcome back to StarMade on the Star Squadron server. My name is Lenscap, and today I've got something really fun planned. But you guys know me. This is a fun game. So, to start the video, and then, we're gonna do something really fun today, and then after that, I've got some fun news we're gonna share. So, we're gonna get on with the video first. The first thing I want to do, let's take a look at what our plans are for today. So I went on my last live stream, if you guys caught that. If you didn't, there is an archive link in the video description. So check that out for sure. We went and explored the traders' territory and found their home base here. And we also went and found the trade routes between the traders and some of the other factions. So the plan today is to pirate one of the trading ships. Thank you guys so much for your feedback on the last episode as well. A lot of you have said that the reason I didn't get any loot is because I didn't give them a chance to do any actually mining. So that makes sense. That makes sense. You also said that if I go and attack one of the trading vessels, then I'll probably get some loot from that. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So what we did, though, was we could just kind of flew around in space and scanned down a bunch of systems. We came up with this idea for a way to board the enemy craft. Now, the reason we want to board their craft, right, we want to steal their entire ship. We don't want to just go and take their loot and run away. No. We've got way bigger ambitions than that. We want the whole thing. So what we're going to do is try and board the craft. It's going to be difficult because their ships are moving really, really fast through space. So what we've got to do is slow it down. So I think the best way for us to slow the ship down is to try and dock something to it. If we can dock to it or force it to dock to us, then I think we'll be able to board it more easily. Now, I tried this on the stream, and we definitely can't dock to it. But I wonder if we can get the ship docked to us if we use a pickup point. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to modify the shuttle a little bit and add a false docking ring on the left side here. So all we've got to do is shimmy on up to the docking collar on the cargo ship and see if we can't get it to dock to us. If we can, then we can just walk on over and cut through the door. So I think that'll be cool. Let's go ahead and create some docking, and we'll just make something pretty simple. Let's make it like this so that it faces the enemy ship. We're going to call this faux docking ring. I missed a space in there, but whatever. And it doesn't have to be fancy or anything. It just has to work. So let's see. What do we need? We need rails. Hopefully I have enough. 643. Yeah, that should do it. And, we'll need to be actually in the docking ring to be able to make edits to it. Now, I had considered, a couple of different things that we could do. If this works, we can make a dedicated docking ship. And I think that would be a really cool situation. Do we need a permission module on this? I don't have any. I don't think we need one. I don't think we're going to need one. So let's just put this here and put some hull around it, and then we should be pretty good to go. We don't need to make anything fancy for our first attempt at this. We just want a little ring. Let's set symmetry. We'll make this a little bit easier. Whoops. You know what? Let's do some glass just because I always like to be able to see out into space. And, cool. So I hope this works. I hope it works. If it doesn't work, then we've caused the traitors to declare war on us again. And, last time that didn't end so well for me, so... Alright, but that should be all that we need. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That should be all we need. And then all we need to do now is bump up against the traitors. And they should dock to us. We could make a way to undock from inside the ship. Nah, not important. That's not necessary. Let's go ahead and test this sucker out. So what I'm going to do is fly over to the traitors' headquarters, which we just marked the waypoint a second ago. We'll go ahead and fly over to their headquarters and see if we can't find a trading ship to intercept. So we've made it into the system that contains the traitors' home base. We're about one jump away from our destination. I've actually set the waypoint on one of the stick shops so that we can set a spawn point. This way, if we die while we're trying to do this, I don't spawn back in at the admin station like we did before, which, if you watch the live stream, it took me like an hour to get back to here, and that was definitely not something I want to do again. We'll be a little bit more well prepared for this episode of Star Squadron. Alright, so we should be near the shop now. If we look on the map, we can see the trade routes. It looks like there's only one happening right now, and I think that's actually coming from these green guys to here instead of the other way. The trade routes for the traders should be this blue color. So, that's a little bit concerning. What we may do is just hang out, wait a little bit, and see if we can get some trades to happen. I think this is actually the trade route we raided. Well, we didn't raid it, but the trade route we investigated on the stream. I would prefer to do the trade route between these purple guys and these pink guys. Just because it would be a lot closer if possible. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and let's find the shop. And we'll probably have to pull shops up. Yep. Let's go ahead and find the shop and set our spawn point. And then maybe we'll give it a couple of minutes. We'll wait around for a little bit and see if any other trade routes appear. If they do, then we'll go after one of those. If they don't, then I guess we'll have to take the green one. Oh, check it out. They're fleets now. Okay, cool. So I had decided I was just going to follow the trade route and start jumping until we saw something. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like they're actually ships going to and fro. So what we're going to do is sit and wait. It looks like there's a ship coming from here, that direction, from here, toward the Scavengers, and we're just going to wait for it to show up on our nav filter. Oh, that's exciting. That's awesome. So we're going to get to test our system. Yes, that's good. Interesting that it wasn't showing anything until just now. I wonder if I triggered something or if they just spontaneously trigger a trade. I don't know how that works yet, but patience was the key. Patience paid off, and now we're going to get some loot out of it. I hope we get some loot out of it. This should put us right on top of him, or at least close. Okay, we should be able to see him on our nav filter any second now. Just keep an eye out for him. He's going to be coming from right over there. There they are! There they are! Okay, there's the trade fleet. So we want to find, this is the cargo ship. This is the ship we want. Let's go ahead and charge up our jump drive. And then we'll... Cool, now that we found him, though, the rest is going to be easy. We just have to catch up to him. He's going to be going pretty fast. Let's turn on our radar jammer. I don't think it matters. Actually, let's turn it off. I don't think we actually need it until, excuse me, until they declare war on us. Which they won't if we do this right. Now, let's see. Our docker is on the left side, so we need to be on his... Yeah, we need to be on his right. So we're going to be on the opposite side of him. And we're headed toward him, so... Okay. Cool, cool. Let's clear our waypoint. Center on own plot path to current. Just clear the waypoint. Get some clutter off the HUD a little bit. Alright, 10,000 meters in closing. Now we're probably going to pass him, and then we'll have to swing around and come up behind him. Because we're flying toward him, but he's flying toward us as well. So actually, what might be best is if we slow down a little bit and give him a chance to catch up to us. Oh, the logistics of boarding. This is so fun! Okay. Alright, we're 2,000 meters. Here we go. Alright, and the texture's finally loaded in properly. Alright, so now we just gotta, we passed him a little bit, so now we just gotta match speed. Which, that's the hard part, is matching speed with him. We gotta match speed and trajectory. So, and he's gonna be a little bit jumpy at first, just because of the way StarMade is. It's not great for this. See if we can't rotate to match his angle, maybe? Okay, so that's pretty close. Come on, StarMade. Keep up. Alright. Alright, we're so close. We're so close, we got this. I should have thought to put a camera on the docking ring. That would have been that would have been pretty convenient. Alright, but we're about caught up with him. Okay. Here we go. What we might need to do... Let's detach our camera like this. Okay, now I don't know if they're gonna declare war on us as soon as we dock to him or not. Or force him to dock to us. Okay, we're pretty close. Let's see if we can get him. Uh-oh. I don't know if this is gonna work. Because we're pretty close to his vessel. I didn't put that permission module on, though, so I wonder if that's it. I'm prepared to make this edit. I brought a permission module with me, if it should become necessary. But we may just not be close enough to his thing, to his docker. Oh, this is finicky. He's got a permission module, though, so... but we're trying to get him to dock to us. Oh, he doesn't have a permission module, actually. That's a camera. Alright, come on. Come on. Okay, I think we're going to need a permission module here. Okay, we're going to have to make this edit real fast. And then catch back up to him. Oh, I shut myself in the door. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Okay, permission. Whoa! What is happening? Inventory. Permission module. There it is. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm flying the ship. There we go. Okay. Okay, we got this, we got this. Okay, there's our permission module. And where are we? Underneath. Alright. Now we gotta go catch back up to him. And we gotta... Oh, shoot. Shoot, we lost him. He's way over there. Okay. Okay. I think we can still catch him. We just gotta catch up now. Oh no, we lost him. Oh, he's back. Okay. We let him get too far away, but we caught up. We're a little bit faster than he is, so that's good. That's definitely good. We've got way more maneuverability. I'm glad we brought a small ship with us instead of a larger one. I think this would have been much more difficult with a larger ship. I wanted to make sure that we were careful to bring an unarmed ship as well, because I want to commandeer his vessel. I don't want to destroy it. I don't want to harm his ship any. I want to capture it. If we harm it, then, you know, that undoes some of the things we've done. Right? Or something. Excuse me. Alright, let's bleed off a little bit of speed. We've caught up, for the most part. There he is. We gotta be on his right. Oh, we're going way too fast. That's okay. We'll catch up. Alright, so now he's going at about 100 meters per second. Okay, so now we have a relative velocity that we can kind of target. Let's try and match his angle. Okay, there we go. Now let's release our camera. Let's try this again. I've got the permission module on now. You can see it on the side. So let's see if that helps. Awfully finicky, but... Oh, I bumped him. Okay. Lower. Higher. Come on, Doc! Yes! Oh, we caught him! Oh! Okay, now we gotta slow down. Oh, we did it! We did it! Okay. Don't eject me into space, please. Thank you. Woo! Awesome. Now, here's the next scary part. We gotta cut through his door. We caught him, though. Whew. So as soon as we fire up this torch, he's going to... they're going to declare war on us. And he had a defense fleet with him. I'm trying to bleed off all my speed so that we can be stopped. I don't necessarily need, like... I don't need my shields to hold forever. I just need them to hold long enough for me to get through the door. And I guess take out his faction module, because they won't attack the cargo freighter. They might try and shoot me through the freighter, though. So that could be a thing. We're almost stopped. As soon as we're stopped, I just want 0 meters per second in case StarMade tries to freak out and teleport us anywhere. Okay, but I think as soon as we start firing this torch, the defense fleet is going to swing back and start attacking us. But really, since we're stopped, they should be way ahead. It might take them a couple of minutes to get back. Okay, let's do this thing. Ooh, are we ready? Let's just try and hit the button. It's not going to let us do that. Alright, we're going to have to cut in. Here we go. Alright, they declared war on us. But we expected that. Now, I think what we're going to do... Faction Traders now considers you as a personal... Yeah, I know. We're going to take over their ship, and hopefully that's... hopefully they'll accept the declaration of peace once we have it. The NPCs are pretty lenient as far as declarations of peace go. Okay, there's one block. There's the glass block. Now we just got to get through the Plex door, and then we can walk through. Then we got to go find the faction module. It's going to take us like 5 hours to cut through that. On the overlay, let me make sure I've got ships turned on. I do. I don't see any defense ships yet, so that's good. Oh, this is awesome, dude. Okay, we gotta find... Like, even if we don't get any loot, we got a sweet cargo vessel out of it, so I'm happy with that. I think this is a worthwhile endeavor, whether we get cargo or not. That's just icing on the cake at this point. We got a ship. That's amazing. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright, this Plex door is almost done for. I think we're almost through it. There it is. Now we just waltz right in. And there's only one door. There's no airlock, so that was pretty easy. Nothing on the overlay. We'll check out aesthetics later. We don't really have time for that right now. We gotta find the faction module. It might be up there in the bridge. But let's float around and look for it. See if we can't find it in here anywhere. I don't think they would bury it in an NPC ship like this. Like, that'd be kind of shady. And I don't think they're out for that kind of thing. Okay, there's the jump drive. And I guess these are engine pods or something? Yeah. Alright, so it's not there. It's got to be up on the bridge. That makes sense. We should have checked there first. Okay, so let's go check out... Excuse me, let's go check out the bridge. Excuse me. I got the burps this morning. It's still morning, it's about 11 o'clock, if you guys were curious. Alright, we gotta cut through the door on the bridge. I think this is where the faction module is gonna be. It's not anywhere in the rest of the ship. So we got one more door to cut through, and we should be able to get in. I think the torch actually seems pretty well balanced. Like, I've complained about the balance of the torch before, and I think it's not so much the torch that's unbalanced, but the faction module has way too much health. I think that's... Because this is pretty reasonable, right? Trying to cut through this glass, and this Plex door, like, that's not too bad. But I think it takes like 2.5 minutes or something ridiculous to cut through the faction module. I think the faction module... has way too much health. We could decrease the health of the faction module by like 5%, maybe? Maybe more than that, actually. What, it's got like 250 health? If we dropped it down to 150? Yeah, I think that would make it a lot more reasonable. That's still like 150 ticks from this torch, though, and that takes a while. Maybe 100. I'd have to test it and see. I'd have to play around with it and see what's the best. I do think... Now, of course, in a full-blown, like, PvP situation, I would want my faction module to be more durable. Okay, let's see if we can't find it. Bunks. Meeting area, like a conference table. Crew of 3. Inner ship remote. Faction module. There we go. Still no defense fleet on the overlay, so we're doing great on this. Alright, so let's try and cut through this thing. Alright, we made it. Okay, so that took about a minute. Maybe less. I'll have to check the footage and see how long it actually took. But that wasn't too bad for just standing there. But, like, we're not under attack, we're not in a stressful situation or anything. Like, it's reasonable if you're just standing there cutting it, but if you're, like, actually trying to fight, then I feel like it's too long. I don't know, though. Okay, but before we undock our docking ring, I want to make sure that we claim this ship as well as ours. I don't know... Oh, we gotta reboot first. Okay, we'll reboot. I don't know what... 24 seconds. I don't know how the AI will react to this. If we don't claim it. Because I think it's still technically a trader's vessel until we decide that it's a privateer vessel and plop down our own faction module. And I think what I'm going to do is just undock the docking ring and send the Misguided Assumptions home to Tortuga with the fleet commands. And then we'll fly this ourselves. What? Blocked by Lenscap? What do you mean? How's it blocked? Okay, fine. We'll get into the core and place it that way. But let me place it. That was interesting. There we go. Alright. Interfaction signature. Yeah, it's ours, baby. We'll have to come up with a cool name. Leave your suggestions for a name in the comments for the cargo ship. This is a pretty sweet ship. Check out that radar dish. That's cool. Okay, but we're not out of the woods yet, actually. We're still at war with the traders. Now, we're not in trader territory, but I suspect they're going to send some assault frigates at us pretty quickly. And we definitely aren't prepared to handle that right now. So what we're going to have to do now is undock the Misguided Assumptions and send it home. And then we can fly ourselves back to Tortuga. Alright, so that just kind of popped off. Okay, let's give the Misguided Assumptions an order. Move fleet to Tortuga. And it's gonna go. It's gonna push us, try and push us out of the way as it goes. Let's make sure we're aligned to the cargo ship. We don't want to be thrown up into space out of our new vessel. Alright, so let's see. What have we got here? Rail dockers, an inner ship remote. It does have a jump drive, although they can't really use the jump drives. So I wonder what this inner ship remote does. I bet it opens these cargo windows. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. I have no... Oh, I bumped my microphone. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what it actually does. Let's check the cameras. So where is that? That looks like a camera to dock the cargo pod, maybe? And a flight camera. 2 cameras in the front. Okay. Docking cameras, they're all facing forward instead of the direction they should be facing. Well, either way, I think that was successful for sure. We definitely were able to commandeer the cargo vessel. Oh, let's check for actually cargo. Let's see if there is any. Here's a turret or part of one. Yeah, I think it's supposed to have turrets on the bottom. And on the top, but it doesn't. Okay, let's check for cargo, though. I saw a couple of boxes. Okay. A little bit. Anything else? Is that all we got? I mean, that's fine if that's all we got. We got a ship, so that's the best loot we could ask for. Yeah, it looks like that's it. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, let's set a course for Tortuga. We'll take our ship there. Now, as far as, like, diplomacy goes, the NPCs are really basic right now. And we basically can just offer them a declaration of peace. I can't seem to actually steer my ship. So that's interesting. I can use the jump drive, though, so... Yeah, even if I hit C, nothing happens. I can't increase or decrease the throttle. Cannot jump. Ship is docked? I'm not docked. Am I? I thought I got rid of the docker. Oh. Okay, that would explain why we can't jump. I undocked the Misguided Assumptions, not the docker. Okay. Oh, cool. That's cool. Well, we need to use our dockers then, I guess, to release. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to fly back to Tortuga. So if we just use this, that should undock us. Yeah, now we can go. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making this video. This was so much fun. I'm so glad this is in the game now. I did have a couple bits of news that I want to address before we end here today, and I figure if you made it all the way to the end of the video, then you're interested in hearing this kind of stuff. If you don't follow JaceMachine, go check out his channel. There's a video and announcement to the Star Squadron members. Apparently Santa Claus has been kidnapped by some evil entity, and we're going to have to go save Santa. This event is going to take place, we're actually going to film it next Friday. So that's, I don't have the date in front of me, but we're going to film it next Friday. And that is officially the season finale for year 2 of the Star Squadron server. That means we're going to reset. We're going to start a new season of Star Squadron after that. So, Tortuga, the Salty Shipyard, all that stuff, we're not taking any of that with us. We're just going to start fresh, and we'll probably take our ship designs. But I was thinking, for this next season, we kind of have an interesting plan involving the NPCs and some PvP stuff going on, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But one thing that I personally want to do is set a rule for myself next season: no factories. So that means any blocks I get, I can't manufacture them. I have to either buy them or steal them, or be gifted them, I guess. But I think that's going to change the way that we play this game. You know, instead of like build a mining ship, go mine for a couple hours, and then you have whatever the hell you want for infinity. I feel like that's too easy. So what we want to do is do this kind of stuff a lot more frequently. And this is how we're going to get our ships and our blocks to build ships, and all that stuff is by stealing cargo ships, or commandeering enemy fleets, or through combat, or even through trading. I think that'll be really cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode of the season finale for year 2 of Star Squadron. Take care. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, and stay tuned.